Hey, welcome back to Ashtoberfest. Today's look is Cupid. This is my little spin on Cupid, obviously. I wanted to do something fun and red, and I love these wings. One second. Let's try this again. Had my assistant, aka my mom, put more tape on my back. Anyways, these wings are so gorgeous. They just look like they're growing out of your back, and it's so cute. They're handmade by a girl that goes by Stoneheart Jewelry, and I will link them below, of course. They come in so many different colors, and I was lucky enough to have her send me a pair for this look. I'm just gonna wear these around my everyday life. They just attach by a magnet, so I just taped the magnet to my back, and they stay up. But get some good body tape, because I was just using clear masking tape and it did not work. My hair extensions are showing, but I put in this cute little Cupid clip from Hitch. I bought these because they just match this look so perfect. This is the big one that I didn't use, but it's so cute. Love these clips. If they're still available, I will link them, of course. Really quick before we get into the tutorial, don't forget to enter today's giveaway. You can enter on Instagram. I put all of the information in the description box, so if you're interested, just check there. Also, don't forget to stay till the very end of this video so that you can check out today's creator that I collabed with on this look. Their name is Maud, so talented. I can't wait for you to see their spin on Cupid. Again, that's at the very end of this video, so don't forget to stay tuned. I love the emerging creator segment that we've included in Ashtoberfest this year. It's been so much fun. I think it's my favorite thing ever. You guys already know to check out the merch, but I will link it down below in the description box, as well as all the products that I used for this look. And let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, Cupid, here we go. I had self-tanner on, so I'm using my darker shade of foundation and blending that in all over. Going in with a lighter concealer, you know, the usual. I don't really change my base too much. Bronzing just to get some dimension back to my face. For this look, I'm using my Colored Rain Vivid Pigments palette and using the red shade to kind of put on the outer corner and smoke it up and out. Going in with the peachier shade in the palette. Taking a super light shade, a little bit lighter than my skin tone, just to cut out, kind of like faking a cut crease. I'm gonna smoke out my entire lash line down to my cheeks. So I'm taking some red liner and just really smoking that out, blending that down more than I've ever done before. I also used the NARS Exhibit A blush over top just so I could get it to blend a little easier. And I also put some on my nose. Taking a little bit more red shadow and doing a new inner corner and adding a little bit of a wing, because why not? For the fun part of this look, I'm adding some heart glitters to my eyes, mascara, lashes, as usual. And then using a Fenty, is it a Diamond Bomb? It's the pink glitter one, I forget what it's called, but I will link it. I think I went in with 3 different lip liners here, and I will link them below, but basically I got this brown tone and then went over top with my Peep Show lipstick from Pat McGrath, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to check out Maud. I will link all of their social channels down below. Social channels? Social platforms down below. Check them out. Show them some love. It's been an honor to collaborate with all these creators. Again, I will be linking all the products used, as well as the wings, the outfit, the accessories. You can't even see this dress in this video because I'm sitting down, but it is so gorgeous. Even though I have no boobs. For the photos, I'll be honest, I taped my boobs so that I had cleavage. I really did that. I took some Skims tape and just like put the girls up where they belong. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to check the description box if you want to see how to enter today's giveaway, if you want to check out Maud, if you want to check out Ashtoberfest merch for this year, or if you want to watch other Ashtoberfest videos. If you need any links to anything, it will all be in the description box, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!
Hello, my name is Maud, aka the Dainty Funk. I am a clown drag performer. I do kind of all over different alien / other kind of character looks, and sometimes I also perform poetry. But yeah, that's what I do. I also am a filmmaker, and I have a film that's coming out this spooky season on Halloween Day. So yeah.
Super exciting. Do you want to talk a little bit more about your film that's coming out?
Yeah, so, my film, the name of my film is AMPERSAND, and it's going to be a collection of some of the poems that I've performed on TikTok, and it's going to be the full version of those poems, and it's just going to be me being spooky-ooky, and kind of exploring themes of identity and gender, and my experiences kind of as a non-binary Black person. But yeah.
I can't wait to see it. I'm like so looking forward to it. Every time you post, I'm just like, because you keep teasing it, and I'm just like, I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah.
It looks so cool. Like every look that you do, I think, okay, how are you going to top that one? And then the next one comes out, and it's like the one you posted today, I saw. And I'm like, how do you come up with these ideas? It's so unique and cool. I mean, I told you last time that we talked, too. I'm just constantly in awe of, like, your creative mind.
Thank you so much, Ash.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I could never. You're just, like, so cool. So I'm happy that our paths crossed and that we got to collab. Can't wait to see what you do. And, yeah, thank you for collabing with me on this look.
Of course. I've been seeing Ashtober, and it's super exciting. Your Barbie look and your bunny look are living in my mind rent-free. Penthouse suite. So I'm really excited to see all of the other looks that you have prepared for us this spooky season.
Thank you. Yeah, the bunny's, like, one of my favorite looks I've ever done. I don't know where, like, I mean, it was a recreation of Dustin's artwork, but I don't know, just the way that the pictures came out, I love it.
Yeah, they look really good.
Yeah, I mean, this October, even though we're stuck at home and stuff, it's still been so fun to, I was just making sure my thing was still recording. It's just been so cool to see how creative everyone's getting, even though it's such a weird time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you felt any difference since quarantine as far as, like, your art goes?
Yeah. Well, I started doing makeup in quarantine. So that's definitely changed my entire life. I graduated, or was on track to graduate. I had to take one more class for my degree, but, we ended up being sent home because of COVID, and I was going crazy in my house with my mom and my sister, and so I was like, what is something that I can do that will help me, like, kind of express myself creatively, and also something that can kind of calm me down. And I was just like, I'll just paint my face, and it was a really therapeutic process for me. And so, yeah, I definitely think I've been thriving creatively since quarantine because I have so much time and so many ideas. And I also think what quarantine has done is, like, forced everyone to slow down. And on top of that, it's, like, forced everyone to, like, have sympathy for people who, like, just want to relax and, like, aren't really looking to do anything in this moment, that just want to rest because no one can do anything. And I think in that way, like, being able to rest and, like, stay still for the first couple of months really, really helped me to, like, be able to flesh out my ideas and stuff.
Yeah, totally. I'm on the same wavelength because I think rest is just as important as being productive. Like, you have to have rest to be productive. And I feel like kind of in the beginning of quarantine, I saw a lot of people on the internet being like, okay, now's your time to, like, start your business and, like, do all that. And it was like, whoa, like,
yeah,
it's literally a pandemic. Let's all just take a nap and rest and see what, like, we need mentally and physically first. So, totally hear you on that one.
If there was ever a time for us to rest, it would be now.
Yeah, I'm taking advantage of it. I mean, after Halloween will be over, I will finally sleep. I've been editing non-stop, but it's been fun. But I'm excited for the rest that's going to come afterwards.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Halloween candy?
Yes, it's candy corn. You asked me this last time.
I did ask you this, and we talked about candy corn. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is my one character flaw that I enjoy candy corn, and I only allow myself to eat it during the Halloween season because otherwise it would be very problematic of me. And I don't, I eat it in small doses. For me, candy corn is a very like addictive kind of like sweet, where like if you don't catch yourself, you can like eat a whole bag in like one sitting. So I try and like watch myself in that regard. But yeah, I fell in love with candy corn in high school. I had never had it before, and then we had like they were handing out like treat bags, and I had them, and I was like, yeah, this is it. And I've never looked back, unfortunately.
I've been telling everyone else because I can't remember if anyone else has said candy corn was their favorite, but it's like you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, it's a very divisive candy for sure.
Right, and I feel like people are so judgmental. Like if you don't like it and you meet someone who likes it, you're just so judgmental of them. It's kind of like the whole pineapple on pizza thing.
Yeah, it's very, very... I also very much enjoy pineapple on pizza.
I was going to say, because my husband, Jace, I always make fun of him for liking pineapple on pizza because I don't like it. But he also loves candy corn, so I feel like they go hand in hand for some reason.
It would be the best of friends.
He loves... Well, okay, I love pineapple and I love pizza. I just don't like them together.
And it makes sense, honestly. You know, before I had pineapple on pizza, I was very much a why would you put a fruit on pizza person. And then I had it and I said, wait a second. I know. So I completely understand people who are put off by the idea, but me and my partner, our favorite, like, we always get pineapple and pepperoni on pizza. That's like our go-to.
I feel like we just had pizza the other day and he got pineapple, and I feel like I should try it again and maybe see, because it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm. And your taste buds change, you know, the palate can change. Mm-hmm. Maybe. For me.
Yeah.
Try it for me.
I'll try it and I'll report back next time we have pizza. Okay. Hopefully I like it. I'm also like the world's pickiest eater. I have been since I was a baby. Like, I'm the kind of person who just wants it plain.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, I'm not that picky of an eater, but I think it's a symptom of my mom. My mom was very much like, no, you're going to eat this food or else. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I would eat. So now I'm very much, one of my best character traits is that I can basically eat anything.
Yeah, that's nice, because honestly, being picky is hard. Like, people are always mad at you when you go somewhere and you're like, I can't find anything to eat here.
Right, yeah.
I so wish, like, if I could change anything about myself, I think being a picky eater would be the first thing I would change.
I hear you.
Yeah.
We related, I feel like.
Yeah, okay. Would you rather babysit Chucky or have Pennywise at your birthday party?
Yep, and I said Pennywise. I definitely did, because Chucky freaks me out, and I'm a clown, so me and Penny would hit it off right away.
Best friends right from the start. Yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time to call me again, since the last call didn't record.
Yeah, no problem.
And it was super fun working with you, and I can't wait to see your film.
Thank you, Ash.
Of course. I'll talk to you later. Bye.